A vast continent with a very vast history, hundreds of years of influence, a new culture, change, life. In the region of Latin America, the superpowers of Europe colonize. Imperialism, it brings a new age of Spain. It takes them around the world to colonize for prestige, religion, and wealth. A new place for them, Latin America, experienced widespread immediate change unforeseen by even the best oracles or gods. 1492. The Italian explorer Christopher Columbus arrives on the island of Hispaniola. 1519. Hernan Cortez massacres and cripples the capital of the Aztec civilization. 1532-1533. Pizarro crushes the Incan Empire. 1546. The Spanish complete the conquest of the Yucatan Peninsula. 1574. Over 160,000 Spaniards in Latin America. 1576. Smallpox epidemics killed more than 1 million people. Insert date. A bunch of other imperialistic actions by Spaniards. Wait. Rewind. Now, obviously, imperialism isn't perfect, and the Spanish didn't quite figure it out perfectly. Perhaps they were just a bit cruel. But what about the good things that happened because of imperialism? 1503, Spain builds the first sugar mill in Hispaniola. 1528, Spain institutes an audience in Mexico City. 1532, Vasco de Quiroga founds the Hospital of Santa Fe in Ciudad de Mexico, a utopian community. 1551, the University of San Marcos at Lima is founded in Peru. 1551, the University of Ciudad de Mexico is founded. 1700, Potosi has 14 dance halls, 36 gambling houses, and a theater. 1799, Brazil has produced about 80% of the world's gold during the last 18th century, about 1,000 tons. 1900s, Adolfo Ruiz Cortines of the PRI is elected president of Mexico and proceeds to build 33,000 kilometers of road, irrigation for millions of acres of desert, thousands of schools, and hundreds of hospitals. Alright, still, imperialism did have some positive effects that are still felt by people around the world today. I mean, domestically, many of the countries now have new sound infrastructure and revolutionary technology unseen to the Western Hemisphere before being brought over. I mean, they brought horses to Latin America. Horses. The impact of horses on Latin Americans was greater than the wheel. Horses became a status symbol in Latin America. All of the statues in South America, most of the statues in South America, have some man on a horseback. Also, earthworms changed agriculture in Latin America forever. Spain also has 35 universities before leaving Latin America, most of which are still operating today. The rich Latin American culture was integrated by the Spanish, plus the standardization of the Spanish language makes international communication far simpler and straightforward compared to using native languages. So basically, despite the initial brutality and collapse of Latin American civilizations socially and economically, the imperialism of Europeans in Latin America produced some positive long-term effects which can be experienced around the world today.